What's good? What's happening, guys? It's Sam, MrBlitztek, and yes, just when you thought us gamers would be winning with a statement from Harada, it's all just not going the way we should. So, if you didn't know, with Tekken, they've released a new stage, and the community is, I would say, somewhat split as usual in the gaming community. They released the stage, you had to pay for it. I think it's about £4 or £5, something like that. And this stage in question is indeed DLC, the Genmaji stage. And to be honest, I wouldn't pay for this because we already got the Tekken shop, which was introduced after release. Then we're getting the season pass, which again, all the kind of cosmetics and stuff we should be getting is also then being filtered through another kind of monetization. And when you're looking at the Tekken shop, most of the best stuff is always put up for a big markup rather than releasing the season pass, which I find is crazy, especially with Tekken 7 and just Tekken in general. When it started customization, that's what everyone always enjoyed doing, making their characters look fun, different, and just bring out their own kind of style. So now that they've done this and released the stage as paid DLC, I think this is actually indeed criminal. If anything, it should be in the season pass, like most of the content anyway. And if you miss the season pass, boom, then you're going to pay for it. I just feel like this makes perfect sense, especially when you're buying the deluxe edition or the ultimate edition. Yes, you're getting the characters day one or even early access like Heihachi himself and all the other ones that have dropped thus far, like Eddie and Lydia. But I feel like this should also be more incentive to just get this season pass, as well as the cosmetics and all that kind of stuff as well. So yes, the character pass should include stages in this. Like even Street Fighter itself is doing this kind of model, and I feel like that's just the best way to go about it. You buy the character pass, you get all their colors, and I think you get their skins outfit number 2. And if they do release any kind of stages, you are getting those stages. It makes perfect sense just to dive into those kind of passes. And then when the next pass is released, those passes go on discounts, and then you get all that kind of content for a discounted guaranteed price. For me, it makes perfect sense. Yes, they do sell stuff on the side. All right, go get your money there. But it feels like that's just almost stuff that if you just want to customize just a bit more, yes, that's there. Like I said, I'd rather this all be in one season pass. If you miss it, then you're going to pay for it. Cool. But yes, there's always going to be premium items. Harada himself has come out and said that he didn't think this was going to happen because we got the beach stage for free because Lydia dropped, and it's an old stage just remaked into the Tekken 8 engine. And obviously, there was no discussion about new further stages coming out, whether it will be in a pass or paid or whatever. They just said there'll be always new stages. And obviously we got the new story content also for free. So you just think that, oh, these stages would be part of some kind of pass that we're paying for, but no. And he's kind of agreeing with everyone's uproar that, yes, I don't feel like this should be sold separately. Unfortunately, I am on the dev team rather than the publishing team. However, this has now been deleted, so I feel like he's in between both because, like I said, he moves on to the dev side just to make sure everything's prim, polished, and making sure that the game's running as it is, even that's got its own kind of issues as well. But having no kind of control of how the money is being made after the game is being sold, saying it's out of your hands, and someone's like, you can't say that because it seems like there's in-house fighting. Woo! It's mad because, one, I rather this kind of transparency. Obviously, he's saying, guys, I wish I could do something about it. If I could, I would. But it goes back to the old age saying, if you don't like it, don't buy it. And I agree with most of the community that says that's just not good enough. Basically, we're telling you how we find this content. Yes, you got to make money, but there is a middle ground for everybody to win. Definitely. Like I said, if one studio is able to do it, another studio definitely can do it. But if you're knowing that your numbers and you're sold really well, you're trying to make sure everyone's trying to get a little bit more money out of us, it's just hard. It is difficult. And Unfortunately, even though I'm playing Tekken 7, I'm not going to buy this stage because, yes, I would like to have more stages, but it just doesn't seem worth it. Even when you're picking stages, it's all randomized anyway when you're playing ranked. Like, you're really ever going to see the stage, or even buying it for God knows how much it is, which isn't really the problem, to be honest. That's not really the problem. The problem is the value of the content, and just taking this stage out and then nickel and diamond for how much you want to get out of us, and then the value of the stage itself doesn't bring too much compared to, like, say, a character, or dare I say, more customization options, or even a season pass. This just shows just a bit more corporate greed, to be honest. It is going a bit too far. So yes, he's deleted the tweet. I don't feel like this is right, and like I said, I'm not going to buy the stage, and I implore you guys not to buy the stage either, because we don't need these kind of practices in our games. We've seen it in the Street Fighter where they're doing it a bit better. Yes, they're nicking down us as well. Don't buy the content you don't support. Whether it's your favorite game or whatever, just don't support this kind of stuff, guys. And yeah, if you got any details, let me know. Comments down below, guys. What do you feel about this? How do you feel like DLC should be distributed correctly? Am I right? Am I wrong? Let's have a little bit of discourse, and I'll see you guys on the next level. Peace out, Rainbow Trout.